Honestly, what surprised me the most is the need locally for help in sports gear. I feel like having just a financial barrier is really sad and would be horrible if that was the one thing that prevented them from going out there and having fun and playing a sport that they really wanted. I mean, that's devastating. And so I feel like being able to provide that is huge. That was the birth of an organization called SportShare, which now collects and donates used sports gear to children in need.
Immigrant prison and immigrant detention is often worse than prison for individuals in the criminal legal system. The hardest part for people is the isolation from their community, from their families, from their children. It's the dehumanization. Pangea does three things: direct representation of clients, community empowerment and education, and policy advocacy. The very first case that I took that involved a public campaign, I was told over and over and over again, less than 1% chance of his getting out and winning. In the third month, after 3 rallies, 5,000 petitions, many phone calls, congressional outreach, not just to local legislators, but also national, across the country, phone calls that were made by legislators to ICE, ICE released our client.
When a client going through all that difficult time, they feel, as I heard, the client told me she feels ugly, you know, when she look at herself because she lost her hair, her skin looked really pale. So I feel it's very important to make them feel good inside and outside. You know, what they're going through, sometimes they don't even think about the cancer or thinking about losing their hair. So when they feel good themselves, everything changes, because you gotta heal with inside, you know, and to show, to be happy and have a smile on your face.
I always remember my dad telling me that every job, there's dignity behind every job. It doesn't matter what it is. I mean, I think today with the work that I do is so deeply connected to my personal experience. Understanding the plight of workers, understanding you know, the challenges, but yet also the dreams that workers have and the aspirations. For me, this work is very rewarding and it's very fulfilling because I'm able to connect it to that personal, you know, commitment that I have to my own family, but also to making sure that, you know, I pass the baton to the next person, you know, in terms of this work.
Sometimes some people pray for something and they don't get it, but I will tell you, I prayed and I asked God and I said, I will work for you. And so he answered I know God answered my prayer, because he wanted me to feed people. That's just what I end up doing, feeding people. And then is when I started to do my volunteer work. Seniors have a way of saying the same thing over and over again. And the family get tired of them and say, oh, you said that before, you said the same thing again. I mean, they forgot they said it because they're older now. And they forgot they told that story 100 times. But it's always new to them when they tell that story, you know. But family don't want to hear. But I'll sit, and she told me that before. But it's nice, it's okay, that's a good story, yeah. That's what they want to hear.
Oh my gosh, if you go out there and see the people, how effusive they are and thankful they are for the smallest things, we're truly lifting up human potential in the millions. And nobody understands how much their small piece, like I say, their pocket change, how much it can do. We've completed 280 of these projects that I mentioned from pocket change. We have a lot more potential to improve this world than we give ourselves credit for. This is working, and that's our biggest message to everybody. This is actually working, and if you want to change the world, here's a way to do it.